so right. Bida duri ti ti don ti da. Ba da duri din dan di da da. Good morrow, everybody. My name is Robin, also known as SunnySideUpGal, and you are my Sunny Side Up pal. Hello, welcome. Welcome very much to my channel. If you are new here, hello. Hello. How are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Hi, how are you? I'm so glad that you're here. If you haven't already, please consider giving me a subscribe and go ahead and like the video because I have a feeling you're gonna like it. And if you don't, watch my other stuff because I am pretty entertaining. And if you are not new here, oh, hello. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for returning. I really appreciate you. I am having so much fun being on YouTube and I can feel myself growing here and I think it's really cool. So thank you so much for being here from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my broken heart. Appreciate you. So today's episode, we are going to be chatting about some other random girly, actually super random chick. Okay, I thought that this person was going to be a little bit more feisty, a little bit more haze, a little bit more, fat acceptance, but it actually ended up being more of a fashion police episode. She's very, very into showing off her body, and not that I think there's anything wrong with showing off your body. I apologize, but I sent most of the episode just judging outfits, but she does say some things that are like, okay, that's a little too far. I just wanted to warn y'all because I had a lot of fun because me like fashion. This person was actually sent to me from a subscriber. You know who you are, and I am so excited to have you. And I'm very, very thankful that you sent this over to me, and I'm excited for you and all of your endeavors. Now, before we get started, don't go to this person's page and bully them. Don't go to their reels and give them any kind of advice because these people know that they're fat and they don't want advice. Okay? Okay. It's none of our business. We're just here to critique fat activist and fat acceptance rhetoric because we dislike the misinformation given to the public. We have opinions, which we are allowed, but we are not doctors, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. Let's just jump right into it. So this person's name is Miss Giggles on Instagram, Megan Ixom. Do I have to say her last name? It's public information. It says on here, community, multifaceted, activist / creative, New Jersey to LA, fat and thriving, queer Latina GT. That sounds like a car. So this is her page. Let's scroll through. So clearly she loves herself, which I say good for her. Lots of body pics. She's showing off.
Hey, I'm thick, I'm fat, and I'm proud.
Lot of body. Lot of body. Not a lot of food except for this one.
I was not expecting that.
Do I think that she has cute style? Honestly, you guys, I don't think so. And I don't know why. Because usually I'm on here and I'm like, oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my God, they're this, that, and that. I don't know why. I don't like her style. Maybe I just don't think that she's dressing well. I don't know. Is she not wearing the right clothing? I have no idea. I don't like her clothing options. Like, that's cute, but that's like a neutral. Everybody can kind of look cute in a white shirt and jeans moment. We love a leopard print bikini, so I don't really care about that. I don't know. Like, I just don't think that this works. Am I being blind? I don't think that that works. I don't think it's a good option. And where's the other outfits? This doesn't look good. I mean, And it's not even that she's a fat person, it's just that that doesn't look good. Okay, my favorite outfits of the okay, perfect. We're doing fashion first. Okay, guys. My favorite outfits of the year as a fat woman who doesn't hate her body and wears what she wants. Okay, good for you, but you can wear what you want. However, the human eye is going to automatically know, hey, this doesn't work for some reason. And most of the time it's not because you're fat, it's because everybody has a individual shape, size, form. Curves go a specific way, or they don't if you're apple shaped. So let's see if she knows how to dress these lines. So first of all, I give that a C. This is just an apron. Doesn't really do anything. Wouldn't say that that's a good dress either. This looks like you're wearing, that's like something that you would wear to the beach because you, like a cover up, like a beach cover up. I wouldn't say that's a good one. This is Anthropology from Rio number that makes me angry that Farm Rio doesn't make plus sizes in their regular line because I'm a maximalist and wants all the cute prints. I don't even think that that's a cute print. That feels like, oh, this is all that's left. I guess I'll buy it. What are your opinions on milkmaid dresses? I have one. I'll post a picture. I don't like them on me. I have very thick arms and I like to cover them up a little bit, but I also just have like broader shoulders for how short I am. Like, I just don't think they work for me. I also am not a fan of like showing a lot of boobies off, but I used to be. I'm not, I maybe I've just gotten old or something. I don't know. But I don't like them very much, but I have like the identical milkmaid dress like this, the same gingham, black and white gingham. I don't like them. Do you like them? I think they fit for certain people, especially if you have great bazongas, but mine are not that great. And I also just don't think that they fit my shape very well. I think I like a little bit, maybe more flowy. Again, this doesn't work well. I don't, is it because maybe I need to see her like in a tight fitting outfit to kind of see what her real shape is, but this isn't doing it for her. And it's not that it's not flattering because she's fat. It's not flattering because they're not falling on her properly. I don't know. I don't know. Also, insulin resistance. It could be a shadow, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's most likely insulin resistance. What does it say? I thrifted the skirt. Oh, it's a skirt. That's why it doesn't fucking work. That's why it doesn't work. I thrifted the skirt at a Y2K thrift shop in Madrid and turned it into a dress. Also thrifted the matching bag for the €4. Yeah, I don't think it works, baby. Sorry. Obsessed with this underboob peekaboo. Of this dress plus the lace, the print, word of advice. Use the boombas with a dress like this. That's not your boob. Okay, I'm laughing because this is what an underboob dress is supposed to look like. I'm not laughing because she's obese. Yeah, that's not your titty, but I guess this one kind of works for her. See, maybe I'm thinking that I need to know how tall she is, but she's giving me tall energy. She's got broad shoulders and then she's overweight, but she still has a curve. So, that's cute. Again, it cinches her at the waist. Not that again, this whole cinching at the waist thing isn't always about being fat. She still clearly looks fat, right? You can cinch as much as you want and you'll still be overweight. The fact is that clothing has to fall on your body a particular way. I found my maid of honor dress at Belden, BH Ladin, and it was the last one available and wasn't in my size. Serendipitous. I think it looks okay. She's got giant boobs, and sometimes that can be unfortunate when finding clothing. Like these look like they're holding on for dear life because they probably are cutting the shit out of her shoulders. Why is finding plus size resort wear so freaking hard? I'm not proud of this, but I needed something on a specific theme for a girls' trip and found this on Fashion Nova, and it looked really cute. Ew, Fashion Nova. So it's plastic. It's cute because again, it cinches down here. It brings in her waistline. That looks good. Are we gonna talk about the saggy boobs? No, I don't care. I think the rest is cute. The saggy boobs, maybe wear some bra tape, but boobs are gonna sag. I've come to terms with that, and I say normalize saggy boobs because everybody's gonna get saggy boobs. We can't all have perfect boobs, okay? We're not all Sydney Sweeney. We can't all have nice, perky boobs for the rest of our life, especially because a lot of people in the United States are overweight and a lot of people are kind of like coming back to health. So we're going to see a lot of saggy boobies because if you gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight constantly, you're going to have saggy boobies. Trust me, I've had saggy boobies since I was like 18, okay? Well, actually, 22, 21. Actually, my whole life. They've never really like, my boobs never really like did that. They've always kind of like done that. And that's also because I started growing a lot younger. So they've been a friend of gravity for quite some time. Okay, you guys. Okay, boobs are gonna sag. Okay? Let me make me bigger. Who cares about these comments? I don't. Mesh print everything, but especially this print from Rochelle Antonoff. Looks like maybe some vintage stamps. Oh, it's like a bunch of junk cards. Actually, I think it's cute. I can't really see what the rest of her body is, but it's not bad. Color Theory meets Spring meets the coolest tote bag on the planet. Would wear. Mommy loves a statement bag, you guys. I have a butter bag that me is a fan of. I got it for my birthday, I think last year. It's a Betsy Johnson bag, and it's just a loaf of butter. Are they called loaves? A bar? A stick. Ugh. But yeah, I love a statement bag. Cute bra. Cute outfit. I mean, it looks like she just kind of like threw it together, but like go off, cute, whatever. Again, she's showing off the big boobies, and I think she wears a lot of like baby doll stuff, and it's just not for baby doll, not for you, baby. I don't think that it works well for her body shape. If anything, it just makes her it doesn't do her curve, her natural curve on her waist any justice. Nope. My new favorite tea, Pine Barrens episode of The Sopranos. That's cool. I wouldn't wear it with a white skirt though. That's just me. All right, that's the end of her outfits. So yeah, let's go into her reels because I feel like she's quite a handful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do scrollies and pick some obnoxious ones, and we're just gonna talk a little trash.
She ain't nothing but trash.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna start at the top of her page. It just says, "I'd rather be fat than a fascist." It's music. And it's just her. See, it looks cute because why, guys? Tell the class. Tell the class. She's used her midriff as a line cutter to show that she's got a waist. We like it. It's a cute outfit. Honestly, mommy would wear it. And that was it. No one talks about the courage it takes to be a hot girl with an apron belly. I thought that most of the fat acceptance folks don't really want it to be considered courage just to like exist or be, in a fat body. What is courageous is that you wore that bathing suit thinking that was going to keep them boobies in. Oh, one is very much larger than the other, which is also natural. Sorry. I'm not really seeing the apron belly though. Maybe she's hiding it. Like, also, if you're going to say no one talks about the courage it takes to be a hot girl with an apron belly, but then you covered your apron belly. What are we doing? Okay. It says, currently dreaming of a world where the hotel robe that says,
Currently dreaming of a world where the hotel robe that says one size fits all actually fit all.
It looks like it fits you though. Also, who wears the robe? I don't. I'm naked in the room. Okay. The robe is I don't know. Unless you get to keep the robe, maybe I've just never been to a hotel that oh no, I have. But for me, I feel like putting on somebody else's robe feels weird. Very, very it's almost akin to putting on somebody else's underwear. But I mean we do use the towels at the hotels and they use bleach. That's why everything's white. Let's keep it seeing.
But I'll even take one that maybe just covers my bits a little.
She's not even trying to cover it. It looks like it would cover.
A little bit.
Honestly, though, if you need a robe, pack a robe. Right? Or just be naked. Okay. Hey, y'all. I finally found a plus size section at Nordstrom here at the Topanga Mall.
Hello, and welcome to a plus size section at Nordstrom. Very excited to see that there's actually a plus size. However, it kind of feels like this is where fashion goes to die. Let's go check out some looks.
So I have a feeling that she's going to show some pretty ugly stuff. However, we've seen this a lot of plus size stuff. They do have a lot of ugly stuff. They always have like weird big prints because they think like the bigger the print, the better, yada, yada, yada. As opposed to just like using straight size outfits and then creating larger versions of those. However, I know some of y'all, I'm looking at you, baby girl. I'm speaking to you particularly. You know who I'm talking to. You. We know that certain outfits in straight sizes are not meant to be worn by plus sizes, and that's not to be mean or rude or discriminatory for plus sizes. Just like lines and science exists. Something that a size 2 person is going to wear is not going to look the same or be intended the same way as somebody in a size 22. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Now, can they do a little better? Yes, but let's see if they're actually ugly or if she just really wishes that she could be straight size and wear cute straight size stuff.
So this is the Eileen Fisher section, and
Eileen is always a fat girl name. Just kidding.
we have stripes. We have weird fabric and stripes.
You're concerned about weird fabric, yet you bought a Fashion Nova dress.
Oh, you can't go anywhere without the quintessential floral top.
Okay, stripes, floral tops, all can be worn by straight size people. They're being sold to straight size people. I want to see her pull something off the rack and show me the outfit though, because this isn't a thing. Like, okay, it's patterns, stripes, whatever.
Yes, floral brazy tops. I don't know what's happening with these color choices and patterns.
It's winter. Yeah, it's 4 weeks. This is from 4 weeks ago. So that's why.
But it's giving 90s in a non-cute way.
I feel like she's literally just making this stuff up just to fucking make a video, and that's what's pissing me off because they're not even like that bad. Like, they're clothes. Buy them or don't, bitch.
And look, more questionable colors and patterns.
That honestly looked like a clearance rack.
And look, more questionable colors and patterns. Guys, if you can believe it, it is more gray stripes. But wait.
It is winter. Like, those are the colors for winter. Am I wrong?
Here's a checkered pattern. Hello, and
That was
welcome
checkered?
to here's a checkered pattern.
Yeah, I feel like she just grabbed that shit from her ass.
Oh my god, this outfit makes you...
Okay, the dress that makes you look big. Yes, babe, that's kind of the point.
Oh my god, this outfit makes you look so big. This outfit makes you look so fat. Good. Good. I didn't wear this outfit to be ignored. I didn't wear this outfit to blend in.
Honestly, though, it fits her. I mean, it's bringing her curve. It's like accentuating her curve. So, however, it does look like a Halloween costume. Like, I wouldn't wear it to Walmart. I wouldn't wear it out. I wouldn't even wear this to a cocktail party because, first of all, it's cold.
It's cold outside, but I'm still dressed like a thotty because a hoe never gets cold.
But also, it's too revealing, I guess. Am I old? Am I a prude? But I just wouldn't wear that. But that's me. Where are you wearing this? Are you wearing this to brunch? Are you drinking mimosas in this?
I wore this outfit because I make it look good.
Are those dogs?
Good. Oh my god.
Are those Afghan dogs? Hold on.
This outfit makes you look so big. This outfit makes you look so...
Oh no. They're naked women. Okay, I thought they were Afghan dogs, and I was like, okay, I might wear this. Oh my god, I'm stupid. But anyway, what do you guys think about the dress? Do you think it works? I don't think it. I mean, are you going to Tombstone?
I'm your huckleberry.
You know, are you going to a saloon?
Kate, you're not wearing a bustle. How lewd.
Are saloon dresses back in? I'm confused, but it has a cute shape. I think it does shape her okay, you know. If you are going to a specific party, I just don't see where you would wear this.
Oh my god, this
Oh, it also looks like bedroom material. Like it looks like bedroom attire. Okay, this is a cute dress actually. Rewear your clothes. Yes, rewear your clothes, you guys. I first wore this beauty 4 years ago for a gala, and then this week received a last-minute invite to the Make-A-Wish Los Angeles Gala last night. First of all, you guys, that is the dream. I would love to go to a gala or like a ball. Somebody invite me to a gala, please. I want to wear a nice pretty dress. Okay? And I want to drink champagne in a dress. I want to go to galas. Like what do I have to do that? I wish I had a group of friends where I was like, guys, dress up. We're gonna go on a gala date or something like that. My husband and I used to do that. We would call them fat cat nights. And basically, you just dress nice and then you go to the nicest restaurant in your town and you don't even think about the dollar. You spend money like a fat cat. And we've done it 3 times. And I love it. I love playing fat cat because it's very special. It doesn't happen very often. But the last time that we did fat cat with our friends, my husband, he loves oysters. Oysters are his favorite food. And he asked the lady at this restaurant, he was like, "Can I get 3 oyster shooters?" Like he wanted like oysters to shoot like that, right? But when you order that, it's just oysters on the shell, right? So she came out with oysters and vodka, and Grey Goose vodka. And so and he wanted to share them with everybody, but I'm driving, the guy's wife is driving. The guy doesn't even like oysters. He doesn't even like fish. And we took him to a fish restaurant. Like, what the hell were we thinking? But anyway, Michael did 3 oyster shots by himself and was trashed. Cute dress. Again, cinching her waist. We like that. It is a cute dress though. When I was getting my I'll show photos, but when my husband and I did our 10-year anniversary vow renewal, I was looking at a dress like this, but not black. It was going to be like a cream colored with like the stars and stuff on it, but I decided against it. Okay, this is called fat fashion. This gal right here, she is known for and she's pretty funny. She has her own little, page where she tries on fat fashion and stuff like that. Look who I caught looking fly AF. It's the star herself who first told me to do this series. Fun fact. Welcome to Fat Fashion with Miss Giggles. Okay, so her name is Lauren Hope Crass.
Welcome to another episode of Fat Fashion with me, your host, Lauren Hope Crass. Today I'm here with the famous, the hot, the fabulous Megan Nixon, aka Miss Giggles. Miss Giggles, who are
Yeah, I don't think that she looks good in baby doll stuff. What do you guys think?
you wearing?
So I am actually wearing something I got at a clothing swap. Fun
This
fact.
bitch got this for free.
I got it for free and sustainable, but I believe it's originally Fashion Nova or one of those.
Listen,
brands.
it's okay to buy Fashion Nova because there's only so many options, okay?
I would say no, it's not okay to buy Fashion Nova, but if you have to for financial reasons, I guess, go off. But I have issues. I don't like Fashion Nova, but I'm not a snob. Whatever, do whatever you need to do if you can't afford clothes or you can't find anything. You know what I mean?
There is literally only 3 brands I can name that I'm like, if I want to look sexy, this is like one of the 3.
Okay, let's hear the 3 sexy plus size brands. The people want to know.
I feel like it's sadly Shein.
Okay, Shein. Uh-oh.
And then
we're gonna get the show
Fashion Nova.
canceled. Fashion Nova.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get the
So all of like the terrible places to shop for clothes. But listen, I am guilty. I have bought from Shein before, but that was a while ago. That was like years ago. Okay. I haven't. I think the most brand new thing I've bought in the last 6 months was the coat that I needed to get for Ireland, and then I bought a pair of jeans for Ireland, but then I ended up not getting them or not bringing them. I don't think. No, I didn't. But yeah. So and then everything else is thrifted. I have like a I got really into Depop the last few weeks, and then I have a ThreadUp account, so I get my stuff from there. But I think I'm gonna switch from ThreadUp to Depop because Depop is more it's like actual people that you're interacting with. It's kind of like a social media sort of, and so you can follow specific people, and like I'm finding a lot of cool actual vintage things with wear, which I like, and I feel like it's for people who are into like vintage 90s stuff as opposed to ThreadUp. It's kind of ThreadUp is cool because you can like put in your size. You can do this with Depop too. You put in your sizes and it just shows you stuff that's in your size. But I'm not getting a lot of like there is a ton of like Shein recycles there, right? And then some of the stuff I feel like they're overpricing it. And it's like, baby girl, you're gonna charge me shipping too, and you're gonna overprice this worn dress that has snags and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, and I'm like, I don't even shop Shein, but I'm gonna say probably Shein. And then there's this amazing size inclusive designer that's out of Australia that makes these beautiful sequin pieces. Ooh. I will find the name another time because I'm having a brain fart.
We'll link it here.
Like, we will link it.
Dyspnea. All right, let's look. Okay, pronounce dyspnea. Clothes that take your breath away. For any size inquiries, DM us. Let's see here. So cute sequin dresses. Okay, so they love sequin. Me too. This is actually really cute. If I had the body for something like that. I do not yet. That's cute. I like that. I love sequin. I want to see some plus size stuff though. Where's the plus size stuff? I want to see a 600-pound baby in one of these. Okay. Oh, it's a purse. Where's your plus stuff, baby? Okay. Okay. What do you guys think? I mean, clearly she's showing off her goodies, but what do you think about the shape and stuff? It looks like Fashion Nova to me. But overall, cute. I'm just not seeing, I don't know where she got the idea that this would be a good plus size creator to share. I'm not seeing plus size. I'm seeing one plus size. I'm seeing a plus size bathing suit, which is not, difficult to create. Huh. Okay, is this one? Is it the dress? Where's the sequin? Is it the belt? I'm not seeing it. Oh, it was the jacket. Okay. Actually, a cute jacket would wear. Overall, not seeing a lot of plus size girlies on here, so I don't know why she would recommend those.
They are amazing. I also love like size inclusive, like there's Love Lauren who does size inclusive harnesses and lingerie.
Okay, I'm turned on.
We're not gonna look at that.
A couple of other options. With that being said, if you need something that's like in the medium to low cost bracket,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of options. And guess what? We want to look hot. We want to look sexy. We want our tits out. I do. At
We
least.
want our tits out. You heard it here first on Fat Fashion. Megan, I'm in.
Okay, first of all, Fat Fashion, what is you doing, baby girl, with these shoes and this print? Is it a joke?
Spin in this case. We can get a spin.
Oh, and my shoes are Low Road, which are the best high-end fat babe shoes you can get.
Is that French?
Yes, it is French. It is not cheap, and they are beautiful and made to fucking wear for forever.
Okay, so we're free.
Okay.
Up here and we're expensive on the
Yes. For free. And then like $350, $400 for these babies.
Holy shit.
You know what though? They're holding her up, so that's good. All right, and knowing my peak wasn't just being a skinny child, priceless. But seriously, I want fat lib for them too, but I also giggle a little. Okay, let's listen.
This is gonna make me sound like a bitch, but is there anything more healing than seeing the people who fat shamed you in high school become fat themselves?
I can see how somebody could be like, yeah, that's karma. Technically, yeah, it is. However, that's like kind of being like, don't you think it's cool to see somebody lose an arm or don't you think it's cool that this person's sick now because they bullied me? Because technically they are sick if they're morbidly obese. And just because they bullied you doesn't mean that you can like celebrate somebody's sickness. But, whatever. The comments are kind of stupid though. Out loud. Hopefully they've healed whatever made them so miserably mean internally. Ha 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 ha. I feel like that's like such a cope too. I don't know. What are your guys' opinions on that? Celebrating somebody getting fat because they bullied you and fat shamed you in high school. I think naturally, yes. Gotcha. It's a good ha ha ha. You fucked me up in high school and now you're fat. But at the same time, is it right? Probably not. I'll admit I've gone back and looked at people and then reflected and been like, okay, I'm doing a little bit better than they are in life now. I'm cordial about it. And to be honest, it does make her sound like a bitch. I don't think I've ever looked back at somebody and I've never looked back at like a popular girl or anybody who was mean to me in high school, which wasn't a lot. I think there was one person that was mean to me in high school. Everybody else was just kind of like, I was kind of like very, very invisible in high school. I've never looked at somebody and said, oh my God, they're fat. That's what they deserve. Because, wouldn't that kind of be internalized fat phobia? Aren't you, shouldn't you be celebrating that you've got another fat person on your side? I don't know. It does make her sound like a bitch. But at the same time, I've been guilty of looking back at people and been like, and comparing my life to theirs. So have you guys? I don't know. Again, what do you think about the whole seeing your bully get fat situation? I mean, karma's real. So, I mean, if that's their punishment, that's their punishment. But I don't really like the idea of celebrating somebody getting sick just because they made fun of you for being fat. Like, I don't think that's punishable by death, basically. It's not. And also, why are you still doing like the fucking 2012 angle? If you're so happy with yourself being fat, then just like do the fucking front face.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, karma is a bitch. Okay, the comments. Right, and I got to work through all that and overcome my body issues at a young age so I can now flourish as an adult. Meanwhile, they're having an identity crisis because being thin was their whole personality. I'm sure being thin was not their entire personality. I understand, but to become fat is not the worst thing that can happen. Now I say life is hard and I wish you had a long life. Not exactly, but I found out recently that all the thin popular girls in my school were basically in an ongoing eating disorder competition throughout high school. It totally rocked my reality when I found this out, but very sad for them and for teenage me. Aw. It's so fun. Welcome to the club. See, that's what I was expecting. Like for them to be like, yeah, cool, come back, welcome. No Better Feeling by Jillem. Okay, follow. Jesus. Guess I'm gonna have to do a thing on her. All right, so this says it's got music. I'm gonna mute it. Almost forgot that this was the whole point. To be the largest and best dressed women in the villa.
The only gay in the village.
You're probably the largest woman in the province. Like, I think she's in Madrid here. You are big and in Europe. That's not, you stick out. Okay. She's very, and I guess anybody who's on Instagram or like who has a presence online is technically going to come off as obsessed with themselves. I'm sure she is not obsessed with herself. She has a life outside. She just has to present a specific way on the internet, but it's giving obsessed. All right, diet culture is alive and well and paying for $8 million commercials to literally continue harmful anti-fat rhetoric across millions of American screens. Fuck you at hers. So they say that diet culture is like super like is making millions and millions of dollars off of, you know, trying to get fat people to be thin, yada yada yada, but they don't ever take into account the amount of money that like Coca-Cola, fast food, like processed foods in general, how much money and revenue they make off of people buying their food and eating a shit ton. And to me, very low IQ on their part. Like, you do not realize you are so brainwashed by your king, which is food, that food makes the big food industries make way more money than the diet industry will ever make.
Imagine making a commercial this harmful to fat people while also talking down on weight loss medications that don't work, which you clearly
Ozempic and weight loss medications do work though. So what are you talking about?
say, and diet culture to then launch your own weight loss medication. This was the worst fucking commercial I have ever seen. And the best part is this product is not even FDA approved. Imagine making a
Okay, now I need to find this commercial from hers. Yeah, you guys, honestly, don't buy stuff from the fucking internet that's supposed to do drastic weight loss things for you. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Obesity is America's deadliest epidemic.
True.
This is America. 74% of us are overweight, and obesity leads to 500,000 deaths each year.
So far, a fan of the commercial because we love truth.
You just have to stop eating, Jimmy.
This is America. Something's broken. It's not our bodies. It's the system. Welcome to Weight Loss in America.
Like and subscribe.
A $160 billion industry that feeds on our failure. There are medications that work, but they're priced for profits, not patients.
Okay, so far true. Like, this stuff is not, if companies really cared about your health, or if like the government really cared about your health, this stuff would be free. So
this is America. This system wasn't built to help us. It was built to keep us sick and stuck.
yes. Okay, yes, go off, hers. I'm so sorry that I talked shit about you like 2 seconds ago.
But not anymore.
Oh.
Hims and Hers offers life-changing weight loss medications. They're affordable, doctor-trusted, and formulated in the USA.
So basically it's compounded GLP-1 medication, I'm thinking.
You get a treatment plan designed by a doctor to fit your body, goals, and lifestyle. You deserve to feel great in your body. This is the future of healthcare. This is Hims and Hers.
Not pissed off at that. Like, it seems, I mean, obviously they're also making, I get the point that Miss Giggles was saying. It's funny that they started off talking shit about like weight loss medication and all that jazz. And then they're like, but here's our weight loss medication. I get that that sucks. However, were they speaking untruthfully about the obesity epidemic? No. Very, very truthfully, actually. All right, so the caption says, the system wasn't built to help us. Junk food giants, the diet industry's quick fixes, big pharma's price gouging, and regulations that favor special interests and have created a system that leaves us with limited options, skyrocketing costs, and a cycle of failure. The system is leaving Americans sick and stuck. The system offers one-size-fit-all solutions that ignore your needs and fail to deliver lasting results. We offer access to doctor-trusted weight loss treatment plans tailored to your needs for long-term success. The system offers one-size-fits-all solutions that ignore your needs and fail to deliver lasting results. We offer access to doctor-trusted weight loss programs Tailored to your needs for long-term success. The system restricts access to care with red tape and inflated prices. We make it affordable and accessible. The system obscures the truth and downplays the dangers. I don't believe that. We prioritize your health and safety above all else. At Hims and Hers, we're fighting back with care designed for you, care that's accessible, affordable, and doctor trusted because you deserve to feel great in your body. Head to the link in bio to learn more. Listen, I personally believe that most of these businesses out there are just trying to get your money. I think that if a food company, like a diet food company, or if a weight loss, company or a weight loss medication really, really cared about you, the consumer, they would make their stuff more affordable. Like if somebody behind it was like, guys, I just really care about America and I really care about the obesity rate in America and I'm like so scared for my country. Like we really need to do something. They would offer it for free. That's my opinion. I know it's not the truth, but I mean, I know it's not, it could be, it's an emotional opinion. Okay. Like I see people, like let's go back to the whole like healthy optioned items out there. So like when they add protein, like this is chicken plus protein. Chicken already has protein in it, but it's got protein in the breading. If they charge you more for that, if they really cared about your health, I don't know. I just don't, it's literally, they just want your money. Okay. So think about that when you're shopping this week, you guys. Do they want my money or do they really care about me? And if it's the first one, then don't buy it. Because listen, I don't think a lot of companies out there are selling stuff because they really care. I really don't. I think they want your money. And you should start cooking at home. This one is kind of rude and crude. It says, when was the last time you actually saw your vagina? God. And her caption says, fat folks say the darndest things. So she's showing off that she's clearly flexible. So she can see her vagina with no issues. Good for her. I was telling my husband that there are probably some people out there who have never like sat and looked in a mirror and looked at their vagina, because I remember, I think I was like, I think the first time I ever looked at, sorry, we're going to get to girl talk. I think the first time I ever looked at mine was right after hiking. I had to get a mirror to like look, you have to look for ticks and stuff like that. And I remember just being like, wow, I've never looked at myself in this angle. I was still a young girl though, but I just remember thinking, I would have never looked at my vagina in a mirror if I wasn't looking for ticks, because I went hiking in the woods in Pennsylvania. So I don't know, have you guys ever? Have you ever? The caption says, if I look upset, it's because I am. Bodily autonomy means my body is for me. My body is my own. It's about power and about agency. It's about making the decisions that are right for you without outward pressures to do otherwise. It's about choice and it's about dignity.
So let's put any rumors down to bed. My platform has and will always be a place of bodily autonomy. And what that means to me is giving people the tools and the safe space in order to make the decisions that are right for them, their health, their safety, and the quality of life that they deserve. That does not mean that I'm telling people to gain weight. That does not mean that I'm telling people to lose weight. It is that I am telling them that they have the right to pursue what they need to in order to not only survive, but hopefully thrive.
Okay, but I feel like there's a big but to follow this. Let's listen.
That is what I do in my life. That is what I hope everyone who follows me does in theirs. I want us all to have safe, consistent community, positive support, and feel like you don't have to make yourself smaller in any capacity in order to fit into this awful world. And if that makes me a fucking cult leader, then by all means, I'm happy to freaking start one right now.
Oh, but was she? I wonder if she was called a cult leader because she's a big proponent of fat activism and fat liberation.
So let's put any.
Weird.
Listen, I'm hot. I'm tired of people saying that I'm not, simply because I happen to have a fat body. I am hot.
Do I think she's hot? She's not my style. I have a particular taste in specific women. She's not that hot to me. Not in the face, not in the body. Not interested. She's not, I don't think she's that hot. Is she beautiful? I think people in general are beautiful. I think humans are beautiful. I think she knows how to wear makeup. I think she looks good without makeup also. So she does have natural beauty. I think she dresses stupid. Honestly, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. You dress like a dumbass, in my opinion. It's rude. Sorry. That's why I saved it to the end. Ugly clothing. What are you doing? You're a fashion girly. Why are you wearing ugly clothing? This is clearly cheap looking to me. Whatever.
Hot. My fat body is hot. My entire existence is hot.
And I kind of hate when I can tell, I don't know. Do I think that she thinks she's hot? I actually do think that she believes that she's hot. I think she has a lot of confidence in herself. She's about to say that she reeks of sex appeal. Okay. But a lot of people that exist in fat bodies that are proponents of fat acceptance and like the fat liberation movement do this where they're like, I'm hot, I'm sexy, yada yada yada. And I have a hard time believing them. Do I think that she thinks that? Sure. But how am I going to say this? It feels icky because most of the fat acceptance movement is like, don't care about what people, think about you. But at the same time, let me just show you everything. Let me just show you
Okay, so what I think I was trying to say was I think it's icky because they act like they don't care what people say, but then they crave attention. Like, I don't care what people think about my body, but here is my body. Please look, please say something.
All right. That was Miss Giggles on Instagram. What did you guys think? I like to cover random creators like this because they all, for some odd reason, they all have differing opinions or differing, definitions of what fat liberation, fat acceptance is, how to express themselves in the movement. And it's funny to me. If you have any other creators that you think,
hey, Robin, you should totally cover this chick. She's funny.
Or something like that.
This person is crazy. Please cover this person. This person's opinions are out of touch. Please address them in your next video.
I would love to add them to my roster because I've got quite a large roster going on. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about this creator. Clearly, her major thing with living in a fat body is just, I'm hot, I'm sexy, don't care what you think because I know I'm hot and sexy. And to me, that just feels not, do I believe that she is? I don't. Do I believe she thinks she is? Sure. Is she? I think 7 out of 10 people would say no. But she does have natural beauty. I will give her that. And that's all I'm going to say. I think that people who fight for fat liberation and fat acceptance are doing more harm to the community, are doing more harm to society than not. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So if you like the video, please give me a like, consider giving me a subscribe. And if you didn't know, I do offer memberships for $2 a month. You get an exclusive member only, never to go public video just for y'all. I try to post them every weekend. And then you do get first access to most videos like this one. Anyway, have a great rest of the week, y'all. And thank you very much. Goodbye. Hi, you want to come in here? Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Throw it on the bed. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Have fun in school.